What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel.
Hello.
Today we got Jujutsu Kaisen episode 3. Are we excited?
So excited.
We're so excited. You know what? My brother-in-law just came by the other day and he gave me this gift. He gave me
the gift of Choso.
The Choso gift. Shout out to my brother-in-law. He knows I love Choso, so he gave me a shirt. He gave me a like a frame of Choso.
Sickening frame of Choso.
So we're gonna be we're gonna be rearranging the room, and I'm gonna be putting it up pretty soon. I still want to get like another frame. My room's kind of small, so we'll figure something out. But shout out to him. He knows I love Choso. He knows I love Jujutsu Kaisen. So
yeah, it's a badass poster.
Yeah, it's a sick ass poster. So episode 3.
Yes.
I'm like trying to think. We left off with Tengen, so there's gonna be some Tengen action. Something. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go into like the games explained or something like that. So be prepared for information. If we get action, that's even a plus.
I'm gonna be like,
right? Start reading and shit. But without further ado, guys, we're gonna jump into today's episode of Jujutsu Kaisen episode 3, and it's titled about the COULDN games. Yeah. Let's go and jump into today's reaction, guys.
はじめまして全員の子道真の地受体クソーズ、そして宿儺の器。私には挨拶なしかい？
damn, brutal.
賢弱に君が同調していることを警戒した。私には人の心まではわからないのでね。
Oh, expecting.
今はゲトウスグルの肉体に宿っている術師だ。
she didn't think.
慈悲の剣、救済の策か。皮肉にもなってないね。
She thought she would have betrayed him.
12年前、星漿体との同化に失敗してから老化は加速し、私の子としての自我は消え、天地そのものが私の自。
僕たちはその賢弱の目的
Going away the background?
の解き方を聞き
Weird, right?
知ってることを話してもらえませんか
Oh, you noticed
You
it?
noticed it?
乙骨雄太、つくもゆき、受体クソーズ。3人のうち2人はここに残り、私の護衛をしてもらう。
Oh.
封印とかを危惧してるんですか？
フェアじゃないな。護衛の期間も理由も明かさないのか？
Dude, she just got real. Oh, this is so trippy.
ついて語ろうか。あの子の目的は日本全土を対象とした人類への進化の強制だ。渦巻きで生成した呪力は術師に還元できない。賢弱が取る進化手段は人類と私の同化だ。
So trippy.
以前の私ならね。
Previously.
12年前に進化を始めた今の私は星漿体以外との同化もできなくもない。
That's not good.
今君たちの目の前にいる私ですら私ではない。進化した私の魂は至るところにある。
My soul is everywhere.
天地そのものが私の自我なんだが、もし人類が進化し、そのうちの一人でも暴走を始めたら世界は終わりだ。子としての境界がないんだ。悪意の電波は一瞬さ。1億人分の汚れが世界に流れ出る。先の東京が世界で再現されるんだ。
There's a lot of information.
進化を果たした今の私は蘇生としては人間より呪霊に近い。
Oh, that's bad.
私は呪霊操術の術式対象だ。
That's bad.
接触した時点で取り込まれるかもしれない。だから私の本体は今構成宮で全てを拒絶している。なぜ今なんだ。星漿体との同化を阻止。お前を進化させ、呪霊操術で取り込み操る。私、星漿体、そして陸眼。これらは全て因果でつながっている。
Dude.
賢弱は過去に2度陸眼の術師に敗れている。
I feel like I need to be writing notes.
が12年前予期せぬことが起こった。
Toji.
全員当時の介入だ。
A beautiful bastard. Yeah, Megumi.
呪縛の力で因果の外に出た人間が私たちの運命を破壊してしまっ
Oh,
た。
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. He intervened.
じゃあ死滅回遊は何のために行われるんですか？
星小体以外との同化は不可能ではないが、現時点では高確率で不完全なものとなるだろう。弱自身も縛りを負っているはずだ。
Oh, the packs.
その一つとして死滅回遊の現
Hold on, let's read this real quick because I'm getting fucking overloaded by all this information.
It's a lot of info, a lot of history.
And I've read this and I'm getting confused. The game master must approve of any additional rules requested as oh, okay. For the rule 6 above, the rule would significantly hinder the continuation of the game.
So Kenjaku cannot be the game master of the COULDN games himself.
No. Yeah, we'll see who the game master is, but
だがこれは君たちにとって不利に働くな。賢弱を殺しても死滅回遊は終わらない。
Damn it.
that makes sense.
それまで死滅回遊は終わらない。
Damn.
死滅回遊のルールにある永続は
Wow.
あくまで儀式を中断させないための保険だよ。
僕らも死滅回遊に参加して
Like they have
鈴木さん
to.
やゲームに消極的な人が回遊を抜けるルールを追加するしかない。
Oh, that was Megumi.
五条先生の解放も並行しましょう。
私が残る。
Oh, my king.
有事に
Nice.
はこの女の協力が必要不可欠だろう。かものりとし、奴の命を絶つことが弟たちの救済だ。
Damn.
That's my man right there.
MVP.
ありがとう。これが
What is that?
五条悟の解放。
Oh, that's the
そ
bag.
のために必要な獄門と裏だ。
Oh, shit.
この裏門を封印することで表の気配を抑えていたんだが無駄だったね。この裏門の中にも五条悟は封印されている。あくまで開門の権限は表の所有者賢弱のものだ。これをこじ開けるにはあらゆる術式を強制解除する天の逆鉾。
The black rope Omega has.
五条悟が海外に封印したか破壊してしまった。
何してんの先生？
黒人の五条悟が
No.
何してんの？
Let's see those are two weapons that can effective be used on him.
死滅回遊に参加している
Oh,
プ
here
レ
we
イヤー
go.
の中に天使を名乗る1000年前の術師がいる。
Remember in the trailer?
Oh, yeah. She can open
彼
it?
女の術式はあらゆる術式を消滅させる。
Ooh.
天使の術式なら獄門鏡裏を開けることができる。
She's the key.
Yep.
そいつは今どこにいるかわかりますか？
東京の東側のコロニーだ。
Well, at least they have information of where she's at. They can go get her.
儀式が終わるまでどのくらいかかりますか？
回遊次第だが、2月もあれば済むだろう。
Within 2 what?
Huh?
Go back?
2月もあれば済むだろう。
2 months.
Yeah.
今11月9日の午前9時だ。
積木が回遊に参加するまでの猶予はざっと10日と15時間。
Ooh.
天元様はさっき参加を拒否すれば死ぬと言ってましたよね。
So they die.
ああ、
術式の剥奪か。だとしたら剥奪は無意天変で行われるわけじゃないと思う。
Okay.
使用禁止ではなく、となると脳に無理やり何かしら作用するわけだから、
Mm-hmm.
ルール的にも剥奪されると死ぬと思うよ。じゃな
Ooh.
きゃみんな参加拒否するだろうし。
That makes sense.
翔子さんの読み通りだったが、逆に私みたいなのとか術式持ってない術師はノーリスクだよな。
Oh, that's right. Look at this music.
プレイヤーを閉じ込めるにはプレイヤーが自ら望んで入ったという前提が重要だからね。
伊野さんが言ってた結界の足し引きか。ゲームマスターっていうのは
各プレイヤーに1体ずつつく式神。
式神。
小金も正確に言えばゲームマスターではなく窓口だ。
An interface.
Mm-hmm.
すでにあるルールを消すのはなしかな。
遠回しに否定ならいけるかもしれませんね。
これありか？
だよな。判断基準があっち任せすぎる。
ある程度は公平な判断が見込めるはずだ。すでにプレイヤーにここまでのルールを敷いているんだ。呪術的にはこれ以上賢弱に利益が偏ることはない。
So it's like impartial. Okay.
あとはそれぞれの役割。 ユキさんと長宗はここに残って天元様の護衛。私はまず全員家に戻って呪具の回収。
Okay.
だがめぐみが全員家の当主になった。
So they know?
後で説明する。
おかげで全員家の機構は漁り放題。
分かっている。組谷重蔵のアトリエだろ。
助かります。ユウタは
僕は早速コロニーに入って海遊に参加するよ。積木さんや伏黒くんたちが海遊に参加する前に。
Let's go.
また単独行動だけど。
Of course, my
身
king.
内で潰し合うことがないように。
We're just happy you're
それ
back.
から積木さんに何かあった時のために近場のコロニーは避けるね。
もし次俺がスカナと変わったら迷わず殺してくれ。
He's like, oh no.
Yep.
場合か。その時は俺が死んだ後しっかり殺してもらえ。
Yeah.
先輩。
お前らは予定通り金次のとこ行け。
金次？
Hikari!
係金次。定学中の3年生だよ。
何が何でも借り出せ。
I'm so excited.
強いの？
Have I seen him?
裏付けがあるけど、乗ってる時は僕より強いよ。
What?
Oh, dude, I'm so excited.
Get all this info. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is too much, bro. Even for me.
They have a whole plan going. What everybody's doing.
長宗ありがとう。助かった。
死ぬなよ。
Oh,
My king. Oh. I love him, bro.
Oh.
This is where shit hits the fan.
つまでそないしとんねん。やめや。こっちまで新曲さなるわ。35っす。ほなもうやめて
35.
まえ。この業界遅咲きのやつ。ようわからんきっかけで急に売れるやつ。でもそいつらは急におもろなったわけやない。
He's a comedian.
もともとおもろかったけど埋もれてただけやねん。お前そうちゃうやろ。お前にできる向いてることをさ。
俺は嫌いやなかったで。高場のネタ。あいつもお前も勘違いしとる。おもろなくても売れるやつは売れんねん。
That's facts.
一発屋的な話っすか。ちゃうわ。ずっと売れるやつには2種類おんねん。とおもろいやつと、ずっと自分のことおもろいと勘違いできるやつや。
That's facts.
お前はどっちや？
Who is this?
That's a new character. He came out in the trailer.
In the what?
His name's Takaba. He's a calling game player. Oh, dude.
I was really confused there for a bit.
Let's see if there's anything here.
マイ、始めるよ。
なんで来たのよ。
昔みたいにまたいじめたろか。じゃあマキさんがやってくださいよ。
あんたは私で、私はあんたの。産んでよかったと思わせて。壊して。
Oh my god, bro. If that's the next episode, we're fucking in for a treat, bro. All right. So obviously this was information overload.
Information. Oh, I mean, we kind of knew a little bit, but Tengen went off on
Basically a whole spiel, a whole game
the
plan.
whole itinerary.
What you really have to focus on is the game plan. So now we have people going in different places, right?
Yeah.
The rules, as the episodes go by, you get a quick understanding. Obviously, you kill people, you get points, you get enough points, you get rules, and you can change the rules as you go to favor whatever your goal is. In this case, the main objective, get Angel, free my king, my blue-eyed, right?
I believe there's a way to free him other than...
This is the first time we get good news of how to free him.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. Excuse me. And so with that being said...
Okay, but first, so all of this is... Who's behind the Colin games? Like, who's making all of this?
So...
Assimilation.
Kenjaku is the initiator. It basically runs itself. And if I misspeak, I'm a manga reader, but I could get things wrong. So if anybody knows or can help, let us know in the comments. But my understanding, Kenjaku initiated the Culling Games. Over the span of 1,000 years, he's met with sorcerers, made pacts, So that's how these sorcerers can come back specifically just to be in this polling game.
Because he can't get to Tengen directly, right?
That in itself is a separate goal. The
Okay,
polling
okay.
games is, like Tengen says, is the warm-up. But his objective is initiate the calling games, and then with that is going to help him get to Tengen and get him, because now he can use Geto's first technique to
Because Tengen is now more of a spirit. Is that what he
a
said?
first spirit, yeah.
Than a human, right? Because of the vessels.
Yeah, since he didn't get to assimilate with a vessel, and now he's basically everywhere. He mentions that his soul is everywhere, and so that's essentially why he became a cursed spirit, is the failure to try to assimilate to a star class of vessel.
Because of Oji.
My king, my Zenin. Oh no, he's not Zenin. My Fujiguro king. Yeah, Toji, my boy.
So everything is just like a cause and effect because things didn't happen now.
Yeah, this was essentially his plan from the get-go, and now he's looking to fulfill that plan. The thing that we don't know is why, right? That's why everybody was like, why is Kenjaku doing this? Why?
Like
why,
his
why?
main motive of doing it.
We know that he's initiated
But
it. We don't know why.
they mentioned also something about everybody being a jujutsu sorcerer. And then with that in itself is bad because then people would be easily influenced with evil.
I have no idea why. I don't remember that.
They explained it.
Okay, so can you repeat that?
So there was a part where they talked about how he's like aiming to have everybody become a jujutsu sorcerer or something like that. But
Kenjaku.
with everybody becoming that, it would turn everybody evil, something like that.
I think that's why he says what he says in the end of season 2. He says he wants to revert everybody back to the Heian era. So I'm assuming the Heian era, or that specific era that they're talking about, there were no humans, mainly sorcerers, if not all sorcerers. So they want to revert back to that time.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that's why he would want to do that.
That's what I'm assuming. Like, yeah, that's what I'm guessing, because obviously Geto had like a same objective where he wanted to get rid of like the cursed spirits or whatever.
Completely.
Yeah, and so in this case, it's that they want to have a period of just the strongest of the strongest. So
okay, that makes sense. So a lot of info overload, but we get the gist of it for the most part.
Yeah.
So now everybody's gonna go do their own thing, right?
Yeah.
Get ready for the games, and so they have 10 days now.
Yes.
Right, to join, because they didn't to prepare.
Yeah, to prepare to join. Like they have to.
Okay. So it's not the 19 days yet.
No, I think it's leading up to, because Megumi says Sumiki won't be a player until 10 days and 15 hours.
So that's what they meant.
Yeah. So they have until then to begin the calling games.
Seeing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's.
What do you think of the separation of groups, where you have one group over here? Maki says she's gonna go to the Zenin clan
to get her tools,
because obviously she needs her tools to fight.
Yeah.
Without the tools, she
needs her cursed spirit tool.
Yeah, like a cloud gauger, or what was the other sword that she used?
The nunchucks.
Yeah, exactly. We actually have those. We got it for our little cosplay, but so she's gonna go do that. Yuta is gonna be by himself. He's gonna join the colony right away. And I can't remember what Megumi and Yuji are doing, but
they're gonna go get that guy. No.
Their objective is to find Hikari.
Yes, that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. So yeah, everybody is gonna be separated. What we see is gonna happen, at least who's staying together for sure, is at least Yuji and Megumi. And
Choso and
Tsumiki. Yeah. No, not Tsumiki. Can't remember her name. But yes, so they're gonna be guarding Tengen. What would you think of that?
Interesting. I mean, we know she's really strong.
Yeah.
And Choso, blood art, like he's strong too. But it'll be really interesting if they do end up getting to Tengen at some point. Like, how they'll defend. And yeah, that's really scary. I didn't even think about Tengen needing people to protect him, but it makes sense because now it can easily happen.
What's now it's just all action. I think this episode is needed to kind of explain, but this is the calm before the storm. So the fact that even though this was information overload, we need an episode like this because all we're gonna see is a shit show of what's gonna happen next. It's cool. And then we also got introduced to this new character, right?
I know. I was like, is this part of the? It seemed a little like not part of the anime, but
it felt like a completely different anime.
Yeah. But it makes sense. So now we're gonna start seeing the people that are gonna be recruited for this game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so as a manga reader, the Choso with Tengen, that fight's gonna go off. The Magi situation, that's gonna go off. The Yuta situation, that's gonna go off. So we're gonna be eating, and the fact that it's gonna be weekly episodes is probably gonna piss us off because they're gonna be probably in a middle of like the fight,
and then boom, cut off.
And then if not, it's like an important piece just drops and then
cut off.
Exactly. And so it's exciting. We're gonna be eating, like regardless of even this being an information overload episode.
Sir?
It's gonna be chef's kiss, bro. This is more than likely gonna be anime of the year if Rerun doesn't top it. I think this in itself, and even just like the Maki part, like that's gonna break the internet, like for sure.
Dude, Maki looks crazy right now.
Yeah,
she looks so scarred up. She looks like she went through hell and back.
Yeah, and for those of you that didn't get to see the end credits, it was mainly like the Maki situation. So more than likely the next episode might be either continuing the Takaba person, his implementation of like what's he gonna do, because we obviously know there's been a focus, like we've seen him in the trailer, he's gonna be a part of the series, but knowing that the next episode is Maki, that shit gonna break the internet.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Is it oh yeah, it is next. Oh my god, dude, it's gonna be for those of you that are manga readers, you guys know what's up. I remember reading this and fucking like, well, you know how I react to when shit gets high. I like audibly gasp, like
he like wants to he wants to say everything and nothing at once.
Yeah, I'm like, babe, guess what? And then she'll be like, what? And like, I can't tell you. And then yeah. That's the life of a manga reader. When we read something and we're like, we need somebody, we go to the community, but when your spouse or your partner or somebody that you're with and you can't tell them because they're anime only.
Hard life.
Dude, for real. It's just like with My Hero, I couldn't tell her the ending and I'm like, you have to wait a year. Obviously.
He's like, do you want to read it? I'm like, no.
It's just as good, dude. Damn. But yeah, good episode. Was there anything that we missed? I think we covered everything pretty much.
I'm sure we missed a bunch of stuff, but I mean, for the most part, we got, the main points. Can't wait.
I did want to just briefly mention the moment that Yuji had with Choso.
Oh, I know.
That was beautiful.
That was cute.
That was cute. That's my king right there. That's why he's Oni-chan. That's why he's big brother.
That's why he's big brother. But yeah, can't wait for next episode. It's gonna be a banger, I'm sure.
Next week, is gonna break the internet. I'm already saying this.
It's gonna be good.
We're gonna have to react to it super early and just put it out there because just be there, guys. Just be there.
Be there or be.
Yeah. But with that being said, we'll see y'all later. Please like, comment, and subscribe. This goes up early on Patreon. Consider subscribing to Patreon. If not, Discord. Best way to reach us. And yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Be there, guys. Love y'all. Peace.
Bye.